This is AMS2, I'm MoonieGT, and today we're doing AI race starts at Hockenheim, again. We're back in AMS2, we're checking out AI race starts at Hockenheim again in the 2019 stock car V8s. So we did this test a couple days ago, and there were some issues, but the first thing I do want to comment on, and I think I mentioned in the video, the AI did a great job now of spreading out heading into turn 1, which they weren't really doing before that update, I think. So that's really good progress, but there were still some issues with some stack ups into turn 1, turn 2, and that even lasted sometimes up to lap 3. So in response to that video, Riza actually reached out to me via Twitter and said that version 1.0.1.2 was on the way and that should improve things a little bit. I don't think they're saying that it's supposed to be done yet, but I think they've said they've improved it. And that's something I do want everyone to remember, that Riza's been awesome about pushing out these updates, and we keep getting improvements and things keep getting better. And I love that. I love that we get to see this progress. I love that they're so good about pushing out updates so quickly. So I don't want people to think I'm trying to be overly critical. I'm loving this journey and getting to be a part of it. So I thank you, Riza, for sharing these updates with us and getting them out to us so quickly. It's been a lot of fun. But anyways, we're going to do 6 race starts today and see what happens. So let's get to it. Okay guys, here we are. First attempt. I better put it in first and not reverse. Okay. So the goal of this test is really not to see so much what they do with me. The goal is to see what the AI does with each other. We had some serious corner cutting there, but I think that's what happens in real life too. That was a much better turn 1 than the video from last time. The cars kept much better speed. There was really not much of a stack up. Of course, I shouldn't have done that, and I'm causing problems, but my goal is not so much to see what the cars do right next to me. My goal is to capture what the AI is doing up ahead of me and seeing how natural they behave that way. But that was drastically better. The speed from the AI through that first turn was definitely improved. Okay. Looking pretty good. And again, I'm just trying to capture on camera what's happening. So we're not so much worried about the cars beside me or behind me. We're more worried about everybody up ahead. And that was much better. So in the earlier update, we had a big train forming here, and this was a big problem corner, certainly on turn 1 or lap 1. That was much better. Oh man, huge progress in just one update. And around I go. Cold tires and me not paying attention. Well, that was awesome. Let's do it again, see what happens. Okay guys, here comes start number 2. Oh, I got a much better start this time. Okay. Little twitch there from the car ahead, but nothing bad. I guess the default move is to take that inside corner. But really good pace through there as we come to, some craziness. Oh man, but this is still so much better. Okay, we're 2 for 2 so far and really nice starts. We had a lot of variation in the starts in the video from the other day too. It was a different result each time. It was new craziness with each round, it felt like. Let's go to the outside. Woo, way outside. They're doing really good, and they're doing really good with me being kind of wild by them. And again, I'd like to reiterate, this isn't how I would race it if I was really trying to race. I want to get in here and see what happens. I want to know how they react. And the hitboxes do seem better. That was another part of the update, and we actually raced these cars on Sunday with the group of people I normally race with. And we did have some issues with the netcode and hitboxes, I think. But so far, this is feeling much better. All right. We'll finish out this first lap. We'll go ahead and go all the way around and see how we do. Maybe even get back into turn 1 and 2 again just to see. Because right now this feels awesome. We're not gonna make it to turn 1. Okay guys, here we go again. Okay, I'm getting better at my race starts. This is great practice. Okay, I'm gonna try to be a little conservative with my brakes. Yeah, everyone just, that inside line just has to go on the curb because the outside cars are kind of coming down to the apex, so the inside cars have nowhere else to go is what it seems like. Okay, this was a little bit messier than before, but still really good and nothing wrong with that. Asking the AI to manage that many cars through these early turns is just tough, and that was fine. That's very manageable. Oh! Gotta move that braking point back. We'll just slot right in here and see how it goes. No issues at all. Well, Riza, it looks like you have done it. Oh, drastic improvements in just a couple of days. Well done. Gotta watch out for that exit. Woohoo! Oh, can we go too wide through here? Sort of. Nicely done, AI. If you can't tell because of the VR headset, I have a huge smile on my face. This is amazing improvement. Let's go ahead and finish this lap out, and let's go ahead and go down into turn 1 and 2 again and see if there's any issues. And there's not. Checking the mirrors, we got someone creeping up on us. It's pretty good. Even with kind of shoving my nose in, he didn't get upset and didn't do something weird. Oh man, I think we're onto something here, Riza. All right, let's do another one. Okay, here we go again. Okay, we're getting a nice spread out from all the cars. That's what we like to see. Yeah. See, what's interesting there, what's good, you could see, I felt like that the white and blue car wanted to go to the apex, but recognized there was a car on the outside there and couldn't. Adjusted its line nicely and found the safe way through on the inside, even though it was, you know, outside of track limits. But I feel like in a series like DTM, you see them do that all the time. Formula One, people go way out of line in those first turns just because it's about survival. So I don't have any problem with that. I think that's good. Check out the end of the Parabolica. Gotta brake early because we do get some stack up, and that happens in real life too. This is perhaps a little bit messier than the other runs, but still pretty good. Nobody stopped, which is the most important thing. Okay, we'll check this turn out. Oh, much better. A little bit slow, but nothing like the train we saw the other day. I'm gonna call this a victory, guys. Let's do, oh. Okay, things have slowed down a little bit here. That was our first real backup for a kind of late in the lap. You know, that wasn't, it wasn't unmanageable. It's just a little bit unfortunate because it kills all of our pace, and if the leaders are running the way they should be, then we would have lost tons of ground there. But so that was the one little chink in the armor so far. But that's forgivable. Okay, let's do one more, and that's going to be the last one because, man, I think we've seen enough. Okay guys, this is gonna be the last one. Okay. Good spread, brake lights start coming on. We're just gonna go ahead and commit to going across the inside of the corner. You know, when you start to learn how the AI reacts, and if I know that I have to be that far inside on the corner, then I can work with that. It's when that catches you out, you know, by surprise in the first time that you can't really deal with it. But now that I know that that's the line if you're on the inside, then that's workable, you know? Okay, let's run down Parabolica one more time. The AI seems to know to brake early too. This is a little bit messy. Yeah, I think the AI kind of got in each other's way there. They lost a little bit of speed. But still, that's definitely improved over the other day, I think. So we're still playing with house money. I think that was better than last time, right? Let's finish this lap too. See how they do into stadium and cross start finish again. Okay, this is where we had a really bad stack up last time. This is better than the last session, but not perfect, but workable. We can definitely work with that. And most importantly, I don't think I've seen the AI do one crazy thing today. Last race we had some pretty good chaos. We had that one Macau level crash. Everything's running beautifully right now. And speaking of running beautifully, every time we drive AMS2, we have to comment on it. It looks phenomenal and it runs so nice in VR. It's great. Look at that, I got to shove my nose in, which is a little bit aggressive, but the AI didn't get worried about it, which is great. That's really good player awareness. Well guys, they've done it. That was a huge improvement in a couple of days. I'm really impressed that they were able to do that and address a couple other issues that seem like we're out there as weird ninja. Woo! And that's gonna do it, guys. We'll end with some celebration burnouts because we're so excited that they fixed the AI. Sorry, so that's awesome. Thank you, Riza, and thank you for the challenge. I appreciate that you guys were checking out the videos and seeing what, you know, your fan base and your users are experiencing. So, woo! There's the DD1 doing its thing. I'm MoonieGT. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.